Hey, how are you today? My name is Tim. Today we're going to talk about 3 tips that I feel that will help greatly reduce the stress of buying a property. So if you ever bought a property, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never bought a property, excuse me, you may soon find out. It can be very stressful, and a lot of times it's stressful because there's no real plan in place. There's 3 things that I think, though, that if you do these 3 things, and there's many other things that your agent may talk to you about, or you may think about, but I think if you can grasp and do these 3 things, you'll greatly reduce the stress level of buying a property, and it'll be a great experience for you. The first thing I like to go over is what I like to call the perfect buying plan. Meaning, what's the perfect house? What does it look like? What does it have? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? Is the kitchen's upgraded? The bathroom's upgraded? What does the backyard look like? Do I want a single level? Do I want a double level? What area is it in? All these little things that you need to spend about an hour with your agent, and again, create this perfect buying plan. This is what the house we want. Not only is it going to help you relieve some of your stress when you go out and look at a property, but it's going to give your agent enough information to look on the MLS or look wherever they look at and find a property for you and go, yes, they can kind of pre-qualify in a sense and go, no, that's not going to do for them. This is, yes, this is the one. This is the other one over here, so I'll show them these 2. And that's going to alleviate a lot of pain in terms of them sending you things that you go, hey, this is not what I wanted. They don't even know what I'm looking for. And vice versa. They might show you a lot of houses that they think that you want, and it's not really what you want. So again, the perfect buying plan, create it, take about an hour, all the little details of what you want, deal breakers, must-haves, must-not-haves, nice-to-haves, whatever the case is, create the plan, okay? The second thing, excuse me, is what I like to call the strategy plan. So we've got the perfect buying plan. Now we find the property, now we've got to make an offer. So what is that offer going to look like? What's our strategy to go in? So when I talk strategy, right now in our market, the Phoenix market, it's a seller's market, okay? And you may get into a bidding war. And that bidding war is going to determine whether you get the house or not. So, the strength of your offer makes a huge difference, okay? So you need to figure out things like how much more I'm willing to go over the asking price. Am I willing to do some sort of escalation clause? Any sort of, reduced contingencies, time for inspections, appraisal gaps. There's tons of things you can talk with your agent about. And what are you willing to do in order to make that offer and make it strong? So that way you can better your chances and improve them to win that property. The third thing, and this is kind of really one of the most important things, which a lot of buyers seem to think it's not, but you need a pre-approval. Not a pre-qual, but a pre-approval. Pre-approval means that I've talked to a lender, they've taken a look at my credit, they've taken a look at my debt to income, my assets, any other financials that they ask, and it's not a full approval, but could be pretty darn close depending on the lender that you choose and what information that you can provide them with. But a pre-approval letter, when you make that offer, you want to submit that pre-approval letter updated with your lender's information so that way they can verify. But that pre-approval letter is absolutely paramount, especially if you have the perfect buying plan and you know what your perfect house is. You go out and you find it. Well, you can't go, hey, okay, now it's time to go get the financing. No, if that's the case, if that's what the situation where you're at, there's a good possibility you're not going to get that house. And that's just the way it is in this market. So again, perfect buying plan, strategy plan, pre-approval. Those three things right there, if you can get those three things, there's a few other things that you probably can get that your agent may ask for, and that's okay. But if you can come in with those three things, I'm telling you right now, your stress level will be greatly reduced. You'll have a pleasant buying experience, and you'll get the home of your dreams. So my name is Tim. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'd love to help you out. Thanks again. Bye-bye.